How do there, guys, and welcome back to Edgar TV, where today we are going to be discussing a new rule in the PDC that is going to be in effect for the first time. This happened just this past weekend. I'll set the scene for you. Jeff Smith won the North American Championship for the second time in his career. Now, this took place this past weekend at New York, Madison Square Garden, and the winner of this event would traditionally get a place in the World Championship and the Grand Slam of Darts. We've seen this last year with Leonard Gates. However, this rule, a rule in which now means if you are a tour card holder, you cannot use independent events or different qualification routes or anything outside of your first year of having a tour card. So if this was Jeff Smith's first year, he'd be able to play, it would be fine. However, this is Jeff Smith's third season, which means he can play in the event, he can win the event like he did. However, he is not able to take that position up in the World Championships. Now, I like this and I don't. Let's first go to the reasons that I do like it. So the first thing, we take a look at the rankings here. You'll see that Jeff Smith currently sat number 74 in the world rankings, and that cut-off for keeping hold of the tour card is the 64th position. If Jeff Smith was to be allowed those positions, the World Championship and the Grand Slam of Darts, that would guarantee him already about putting him up to, let's say, about 46,000. It'd be £5,000 off the cut-off from being able to keep that tour card, where at the moment he's best part of £20,000 off. If he was then to go win one game, shall we say, at the World Championship, or get out his group at the Grand Slam of Darts, he would then be in that position to keep the tour card, plus the Pro Tour money he's going to pick up along the way, where other people do not have the opportunity based on their postcode, their location, or where they're from, because they don't get the chance to play in these extra qualification events, despite the fact they are also tour card holders. So I am in kind of full agreement with this rule. It's something I've been advocating for a long time. If you're from England, you might get 30 chances to qualify and get ranking money, but then if you're American, you get 31. If you're Belgium, you get 34. If you're German, you get 77. And I think what it should be is when you get a tour card, you should get the same amount of access to events and to qualifying criteria as everybody else, especially when it's judged on the ranking money. So I do agree with this rule change, and I think it's good. However, I don't think it's perfect as of yet. First of all, you still get that 1 year, so still half of your card or some of your card is there. I like the fact they've said that it's outside the top 64 that are affected, because it's those tour card positions that are most often the ones that are sort of in debate in this sort of situation, being inside that world's top 64. However, the bit I don't like about this is that criteria of these positions are available but only to certain people, I don't think should be in place. I think what we should have here is a situation where, look at Glenn Durrant years ago when he switched over from the then BDO to the PDC, and he chose to play in the Grand Slam of Darts as the BDO champion at the time. He was able to play in the event, but because he was a PDC tour card holder, they wouldn't let him have the Grand Slam money on his rankings. So he was able to play in the event, he was able to earn from the event, but he wasn't able to take that ranking money. I think this is the option that should be put forward to players. Like in this situation, Jeff Smith, yep, okay, you've got a choice now. You can accept that position as you are now in the World Championships, but you will not get any ranking money. And should you then go qualify for it through the Pro Tour or the Merit, it's going to skip you and go to the next person in line. So you forfeit that opportunity to get ranking money, but you can still take the place in the event that you've qualified for via that criteria. And I think that would probably be a better solution. I think also, in terms of this solution, I think it's better for the World Championship as well if we have the champions in, because now there's going to be an extra position available, which I believe is going to go to the CDC Rankings, which means we're probably going to get the CDC number 2 rather than the champion of their big event, the event that was broadcasted on ITV. So I think that's probably the downside of this as well. However, America is a bit of a hotbed for talent at the moment. We take a look at the CDC rankings, you'll see a lot of recognisable names. John Norman Jr., due to the fact of what happened with him at the World Cup many years ago, and a few years on the Pro Tour. David Cameron, a winner of the Seniors Masters. Danny Baggish, tour card holder. Leonard Gates, we've seen him do very well in the seniors events, and we're going to see him. We're seeing him at the World Championship, the Grand Slam. We're seeing him at the WDF as well. Jacob Taylor, someone making good strides at a very, very good Q school as well. Alex Spellman, another guy. Lots of talent over there, so it's not too much in terms of that. It's just that your main broadcasted champion from the American side in Jeff Smith of Canada is now not going to be in the event unless he obviously goes and qualifies via that Pro Tour route. Overall, great to see though that strides are being made and rules are being put into place to stop the sort of backdooring, shall we say, into these big events where the big prize money is, because people was getting into these and sort of getting a Pro Tour championship in terms of prize money without having to play those tour card holders. So there's a thumbs up and there's a thumbs down in there. It's sort of it's a step forward, but I think there could be a few more bits to be added to that, and I'm sure that'll get picked up on over the next couple of years. What do you guys think? Do you think he should have been allowed his place in the World Championship with ranking money, without ranking money? Do you agree with how it is at the moment? Obviously, you know what I think. I think he should be allowed to play, but with no ranking money applied to that thing. On your way down there to the comment section, please do hit that thumbs up button, the like, and if you want all your big dart talking points, right here is the place to be. Edgar TV. Hit that subscribe button. Catch us soon some more Edgar TV. Edgar TV.